Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for being with me today. We're back in Pine Valley Zoo and we're going to be continuing a bit more detailing work on our new restaurant, which is our, I don't know what it's going to be called yet. It might be the Bear Growls Cafe. I may bring this sign down here and then do a new sign potentially for up here. Maybe call this one the Peacock Cafe. I think that would make sense, so I'll look into that in a minute. I want to do some more detailing in the cafe first. I'm not quite finished. I'm really happy with how it looks so far, but I do want a few more details up on the wall here and actually on the flooring as well. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to use the patterning that I've got here because I really like the design of this stuff like this. Just that bit, I think. So what I want to do, I don't know if this is quite going to work. Yes, it is. Good. Basically, I just want to duplicate it onto here. Hang on. Is that? I need to turn it. The angle snap wasn't on. No. Okay, hang on. Let me start that again. I need the angle snap on because otherwise, oh, that's annoying. Otherwise, it's just not quite going to turn properly. Oh, come on. Don't start you being awkward with me. No, that's annoying. No. Come on. It's just been mean. Okay, hang on. Let me. No, it's not letting me select these at all. Okay, do you know what? Let's go outside. It was easier from out here. Let's do this again. Okay, duplicate. I might, yeah, I might just turn them this way as well, I think, just so that it's got a bit more variation. Hang on, is that, yeah. See, I like it, yeah, because I don't want to completely cover these walls. I just want them to be a bit more interesting, you know? And then we've got, is it just one more? Yeah, it's one more over here. So let's just bring this over and get it turned. Something like that. Oh, look, those ones disappeared. I've not sunk them in enough, have I? Or rather, I've sunk them in too much. I need them sticking out a bit more. That's fine. Let's... Actually, I wonder. Let's just mix this up a bit. Oh no, hang on, it needs to be like that. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, these ones here have gone completely gaga. And it's okay, no, I'll keep going until I've highlighted all of them. I want that, I want that. Good. Excellent. Okay, let's just bring them so they stick out more. There. Tell you what I might just do, I might just to vary it up even more, let's just duplicate these into this area just here. I have realized a mistake. These ones are all pointed up, these ones are flat, these ones are pointed, these ones are flat, and that doesn't work, does it? Because they don't form a consistent pattern. So I'm just thinking I might just need to turn these like this, just so that they are all pointed in the same direction, because the ones in the glass all have the pointy bit at the top, so it makes sense that the rest do as well. So in fact all of this lot here, I'm afraid, will have to turn. It's little details like that that can be easily missed by everyone. You know, I'm not saying I'm any better at it than anyone else, but it's very easy to make little mistakes like that, and then someone else sees it and points it out to you, and you just think, oh, I've been such an idiot. Okay, how does that look? Oh man, why didn't that take? I definitely clicked. I swear I clicked the button. Hang on, it needs to be like that. Let's get that one up to there. There we go. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because they are identical patterns. I'm just going to do that just so it varies it up a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That looks good, and that looks good. All a bit different. That's what I wanted. I know the glass ones are all the same. I'm fine with that. I just wanted the walls to look a bit different. In fact, what I'm then going to do is, if this will work, I want them on the floor as well. What have we got? Just those ones, yeah. Just as a bit of extra patterning. Could be kind of fun, I think. So let's start over by the doorway here. So obviously these ones can sort of rotate however I want them to as well. So again, I will try and vary the patterning by kind of just turning it and using different ones in different bits. So if I use this pattern, say 3 times, let's get this one turned that way. So that was that pattern, and then if I come in and duplicate this pattern, and again light flat, bring it down, bring it over to here, and bring some over to here, get it twisted around a bit, something like that, and then once more like that. Just adds that extra little layer of detailing. Nice. I like that. It's completely pointless, it's just a bit of decoration. Just keeps that theme running through the whole area of the hexagon shape. Cool. Good. Very, very happy with the restaurant. I'm basically done with the restaurant there now. So there's a lot of work to do on the outside, so that's what I'm going to crack on with now. First thing we're going to do is get it blended in with the ground. So let's get our rocks. And this is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm just going to use this rock here, this same one. Get rid of the align to surface and the angle snap. I'm just going to start here and work my way around the edge and just try and, yeah, I don't know, might be slightly trickier than I thought actually, but yeah, we'll see. Really hoping this had a slightly flatter top. It's a little bit bulgy in places, isn't it? Okay, so I might have to come back and fill some gaps in. See, it looks good on that side. Let's just check that's not showing inside. Okay, that one just showed inside, so just have to be careful with that. Yeah, this one here is it's a little bit tricky there because the post is sticking right out onto the path, but I can't do too much about that, unfortunately. Just create a little corner there so it looks like the bench is purposely just nestled into the corner. That one's just showing through. I can come back later and just lower a few bits down into the ground. That's not a big problem. And a lot of this will be covered up with foliage as well. Good, that's looking okay. Let's keep it going around the back here. So I'm recording this one on Saturday again, just sort of back to back with the last episode. So I have no idea what your feedback is so far. I know you've seen a couple of videos of the restaurant construction, but you haven't seen the last one, so I don't know what you're thinking at the moment. Why is that suddenly on a massive angle? That's just weird. Really have no idea why it's gone like that. Maybe that was why I was having a few issues. Anyway, yes. So yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are, but hopefully you like what I've done so far. I know I do. I guess that's what matters. I'm happy with it. Yeah, that's better. I think I was using it at the wrong angle earlier, and I think that's why I was having a few issues with it. Not entirely sure why it would have suddenly flipped its angle like it did, but there we go. I think we're back on track now. So hopefully this will sort of be the end of this restaurant build, potentially. And then I can crack on with our next area, which is going to be the California sea lions. Quite looking forward to getting stuck into that. Got a few ideas of what I want to do. Don't know if I can achieve them, but you know me, I like to try. So all of this is hidden behind this foliage, which is good. Okay, nearly there. I think we're almost back to the start now. Again, all of this just sort of gets hidden anyway, so you don't need it to look perfect. Just there we go. Good. Right, now let's just go along inside and just make sure that nothing is showing through. Hang on. Is that still showing through? No, it's not. Fine. That one is. Okay. I think we're looking good. Excellent. Right, oh yes, there was just one little gap there that I wanted to fill. Let's get a little rock in there. Something like that. Okay, good. Right, now let's create a few edges, or 2 edges for this bit here. I know what I want to do. I want to use these lovely rustic walls here. So I'm hoping if I can line this up right. Let's get one of those in there. So it's pretty straightforward construction here. Just want it to kind of now let's look. I might need to make this a double width because I want it to cover up there, but I also want it to blend into that. Let's have a look. Can I just... yeah, I think that'll work. And then on this side, I mean, people are going to clip through the edges. That's unfortunately unavoidable, really. In fact, yeah, there's quite a lot of width of pathway I'm losing, but I don't mind. I think that it looks good. It looks nice and strong, sturdy. That's a good edge. I will just do one more thing, which is something that I've done before, and I think it looks really nice. Is creating a handrail on the top of these like that. Now, do I want it made out of that material, or do I want something a bit fancier? What does that look like? No, that's a bit too fancy. It's not really a practical handrail, that one, is it? Nice idea, but that one has a bit of potential. Actually, can I colour that? I can. Let's have that black. And I guess it needs to be right over on this edge so that people can actually hold on to it. Yeah, that looks good. And then I guess I need to just judge it right. like that, and then I need another one of these posts at the end, like so. Excellent. Right, that's really cool. I like how that looks. Let's just combine them. And actually, do you know what it needs? It needs another one of them down there, doesn't it? That's better. Good. Excellent. And then I can just copy that over onto that side as well. Beautiful. Nice. That's our nice little entrance there. I am liking the look of that. That's great. Cool. Okay, now let's have a look at our hedging that we did over here. So this hedging obviously needs to just be manipulated a bit. If I can click on various bits, it's not going to let me, is it? I want to click on that bit there. Or that bit. Okay, I can click on that bit. So yeah, I just need to get these bits lined up to create a proper edging. So in fact what I might just do here is just get rid of these bits, because it's easier just to create some new ones rather than trying to move the old ones. It's easier if I just come back to this one and just copy it over. And then I will continue filling up the shrubbery with the same sort of bits and pieces as I did before, I think. Just have it all completely covered over. So I think that looks really nice. Okay, I'll probably get rid of these little bits around the tree here as well. Okay, good, that looks nice. Yeah, I'll sort that out in a minute, that side. Let's get rid of these little bits here. Because I want to, actually let's just think, I was thinking of bringing the sign down into here. Let's do a bit of this first. Let's get a bit of this foliage brought down here. Make sure it's not sticking in the building. I like that as a little sort of a backdrop. Okay, let's just plug a bit of gap here. What have we got back there? I might get a little bit of scabious in there. Let's get that to there. What else did we use? This one. This looks good at the front there. Let's just copy that into there. Let's get a little bit more back there as well. Good, and then let's go with some more scabious, if I can highlight it. Let's get that in there. Let's raise it up, make it look like a big bush at the back there as well. Oh, I'm loving that. Yeah, that looks really nice. Good, good, good. Okay, that's cool. So let's just move this. So I'm thinking maybe the bear can go over on this side. Yeah, why not? I like that. That looks nice. Now I know, looking at the bee restaurant, sorry, this is completely off topic, but I didn't get to use the little bees. These little bees. I think they would have been a bit too much, which is why I didn't put them on. I might still try and fit one of these in. Let's just take this over and see if there's any obvious gaps. Depends where the sign goes. I may be able to squeeze one in here. I could get one over here. That could work. Let's just pop one in there for now. But I do kind of like the idea of having one maybe in this flower bed somewhere as well. Just depends where the... Yeah, see, I can kind of squidge it in there a bit. Yeah, that looks pretty cool actually. There's a nice little bee hotel there. depends where the sign goes, I think. Let's, I've got a gap. I've got a bit of a gap at the front there, haven't I? Let's just bring that into that gap a bit there. Okay. Good, yeah, so it definitely needs something there. Let's have a look at this sign, shall we? Because I do feel like this needs to be the Bear Growls Cafe. Okay, what do we think? I mean, I might have to move this tree potentially, but I kind of like the tree. I'm trying to get my eye lines sorted here. Bear Growls Cafe, yeah, so it needs to be visible above this beehive, which is easy because I've given it quite long legs. I guess it doesn't, I don't want it interacting with the fence. I don't want it interacting with that tree, but I think that's looking okay. I could bring the tree forwards just a tiny bit. Okay, so let's have a look from over here. So this is the main bit you're entering from here. Bear Growls Cafe. Yeah, you can see that quite obviously there, and you can read it all the way along here. That's great. I guess the other way you're going to see it is from walking down here, but I don't think I need I don't need another sign on here. I don't think. I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, I like that. Let's put that in. Let's just get this tree brought forwards. Just there we go. That's it. Just a tiny bit there. Actually, the other place you see it from is over here, isn't it? So what's it look like? Oh, look, we've got a little talk going on over here. That's good. Bear Growls Cafe. Yeah, I mean you can see it there. It's not perfect because you've got this tree in the way here, but that's fine. You walk down the steps here, and you can kind of see it through there. Yeah, it certainly grabs your eye, doesn't it? Excellent. Okay, Bear Growls Cafe. Good. And I will get rid of this one up here, and I will make a new sign up there for the Peacock Cafe. And I love that we got a little bug hotel in there. That looks really cool. So I just need a little bit of foliage here. Let's just see what's going on with these pathways here. Yeah, most of that is fine, but this stuff here, this all needs to be moved, doesn't it? That piece can actually go, but let's bring these bits in and redo this whole edging along here. And then I will duplicate these over to the other side and fill in around the bottom of the you know what I'm trying to say, the bear statue. That's it. Hang on, is there? Yeah, see, that bit doesn't need to be there. That can go over there. Does this bit actually need to be there? No, it doesn't actually. That's cool. So I can use these two over here. I think I'm basically just fill in all of this gap here with this. I don't think I'll try and squeeze any other hedging or foliage into this bit. I think it would look too busy if I try and do that. But I think I can get away with just something like this. Let's just bend that in, bring it over like that, and then I think maybe if I just get these gaps plugged like that, and just keep it simple basically. Let's I'll just raise that up a bit so it's just covering these rocks a little bit more like that. Do I need it? Just wondering, do I need anything like that? No, I think that's fine. Yeah. It's possibly even hanging over a little bit. Whoops, hang on. Possibly just hanging over a bit too much at the front there. Oh no, I kind of need that. Actually, yeah, if I just sink that in. So I just want it to cover up this little bit of greenery that we've got at the front there. Let's do that, and then let's just bring in another piece back here. Good. Okay, there we go. It's kind of growing over here, but that's fine. It looks like it's just working its way over there. That's fine. That's good. Cool. Okay. Nice. So we have our bear and we have our Bear Growls Cafe sign now. So the restaurant there is looking good. I don't mind the rocks just being on show here. That looks fine. We've got this corner here just to finish off. So let's just have a look at this. And again, this just needs the same theme. Just keep the same foliage theme going through the whole area, basically. As it was before, obviously, when I built it for the first time. And it looked good. So I'll just do the same again. Let's just finish that off there. And then back here, let's get a bit of this in here. I don't know if this is the same building as over here actually, but let's have a look at, yes, it's a bit of scabious. I love this stuff, it looks really good. Let's get this, I want this kind of covering, that looks nice, doesn't it? It's just sort of growing around the bug hotel there like that. And then I'll get this filled in at the back here with scabious as well. Make it just look like one big bush. There we go. Excellent. Oh, I love those bug hotels. They look absolutely fantastic, don't they? Really nice and educational. And in fact, you know what I'll put here? Which I know doesn't really work. But yeah, these little things. If I put one of these outside the bug houses, it kind of looks like it's educating people about the wildlife in the bug hotel, which I like. Even if it doesn't function, I think it will look good. Something like that, and then if I can get another one next to this one, wherever it is. Oh, look at that, it's almost lined up perfectly. In fact, it's boom, there we go. Right, I don't know what I can actually put on here. Yeah, unfortunately it's only going to work, it's only going to do all these things. I can't do bees, can I? Do you know what, let's do the fruit bats, because at least it looks like it could be educating you about bats that fly around the area at night. It's a bit more realistic than lizards or whatever, isn't it? You get the idea though, you get why I've put them in there. It just, you know, just adds that little sense of education with the bug hotels. So, cool, okay, that's looking really nice now. I'm very pleased with that. So is that our thing finished? I guess lighting, actually. Let's go to night and have a look at what we think about lighting. So the bear needs lighting up. The cafe needs possibly, let's have a look. I've got some lighting already down here in the foliage, which works really nicely. But I feel like possibly another one of these right underneath the sign here. Actually, it doesn't really light the sign up very well, does it? It would need to be right up there. Okay, so maybe not one of those. I wonder if a spotlight is going to be too much. Let's change the light. Yeah, I do feel like a spotlight will look good actually. If I can hide it in the flowers here. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. I don't mind that it's bright. I think that works at night. I think you need that. Right, the statue of the bear definitely needs a light, and I feel like it needs a really nice, mysterious sort of dark red, or bright red, I suppose, actually. Let's see how. Yeah, in there. Where does it look best? Just. Again, it doesn't quite light his face up as much as I would like. Can I tilt it at all? It's not really helping, is it? No, it's not the sort of object that gets lit up anymore. So, oh, actually, that I thought I had that aligned to surface, but clearly not. Or no, didn't have an angle snapped. It's fine. Okay, that's fine. I will put it in, and it will just light from underneath. So let's get it in the middle, and let's just take it into the flower bed there. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Just gives the bear a little bit of colour. Right, so that is looking good there. That's looking good there. I might just get one of these under this area here as well. I like that. Just that little subtle bit of lighting just lights up the wall a bit and the foliage there. That all looks good. And then we've got the street lights as well. I guess this one is a bit pointless, but I like the look of it, so I'm going to leave it there just so it looks good. This one's good on the wall there. Inside is good. I like it. Subtle lighting. I like the lighting here from the counters, and then I've got these in the roof here. The wall lights up from the outside lighting there. That looks really nice. And then this area in here is meant to stay relatively dark, so you just got a little bit of light there, but you wouldn't want to spook the bears at night, so it would be quite subtle lighting. Wow, there we go. That's our restaurant done, I think. I'm bound to think of something else that I want to do with it, but for now I'm really pleased with how that has turned out. I do now need to create a new sign for the peacocks, so I will do that in the next episode. But this area, obviously not this side of the area, but the rest of it is looking really good now. Let me just delete these bits and pieces that I had over here. And let's get rid of this pathway. And then that's it for this area until we come back, obviously. Actually, yeah, I didn't quite finish off here, but again, I'll wait until I decide what I'm doing here, because the pathway might move. We'll see what happens, but obviously all sorts of plans for over here. I think I was going to do foxes, wasn't I, over here somewhere? But we'll get back to this area once we've moved on and done a few bits elsewhere. But yeah, the restaurant is done. So what do you think? Do you like my new restaurant? I think it's significantly better than the old one. It's much more customized, less in-game stuff, much more creative. It's got a nice theme to it. It's spacious. I'll be honest, I think I love it. I do, I love it. Sorry, but I do. I'm so pleased with myself for what I've created there. Best restaurant I've built in Planet Zoo so far, without a doubt. It's great because the more I play the game, the better I get at doing this sort of thing. You know, which is only a good thing for you guys and for me, because I enjoy it more, and hopefully you guys do as well. So what do you think of this whole area? Now you can give me feedback on the whole zone. So we've got the bear habitat, we've got the aardvarks, we've got the peacocks here, we've got the red pandas over here, and we have the lynx coming down here. We also have the train station area up here with some more cafes as well. And I have to say, I think the whole area has turned out really nice. Yeah, so I'm incredibly pleased with that. So next we are going to move back down to the water here, and we are going to create a sea lion habitat down here. Let me just check the depth. Yeah, I might need to play around with the depth there. I'm not too sure yet. So the sea lions are going to have water. They're going to have a beach coming up here, somehow into this kind of area here. Not too sure how that's going to work. And I will create a mini dam here, because then we'll have another animal in the water on the other side there. And I do need to work on the pathways. I'm not too sure how I'm doing pathways around here. Obviously this side has got this one snaking off around here, which is great, but I do feel like I'm going to need something on this side as well. But not sure how. I may have to just bring a pathway along here and then along the edge. I think here maybe would look good, and going underneath this. But I'll look into that in the next episode. But the first thing I will do in the next episode is just finish off this area with a peacock sign. Actually, I need to get rid of that bear, because you're not relevant anymore. So yeah, I'll create a peacock sign. Just a simple one, just something up there for the peacocks. Peacock Cafe. So if you've got any thoughts on anything you think I haven't done, or something you'd want me to change or add or take away or whatever, please do let me know, and if I agree with you, if I like your ideas, I will action it. But yeah, let's leave it there. That's going to be it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can hit the like button for me, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, then please do that, because then you get notifications when I put out new videos, which is basically every day at the moment. I'm still just about managing to keep one every day. And we're coming up to the Christmas period, so I'm actually going to have a whole load of time off over Christmas. Being a gardener, there's not huge amounts of work for me to do at this time of year, so I do take a couple of weeks off for Christmas, which is really nice. So hopefully I'll have plenty of time to play and to create some more videos. But yeah, we shall see. Great. Right. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Until then, do take care. Bye for now.